Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have big news today. I actually have recorded this video yesterday on my way to work, and it was really a boring video because I didn't have anything to update. But as soon as I got to work, I got an email from my insurance company and I got approved for my surgery. Yay! So excited. So my surgery date is gonna be August 22nd. So it didn't get to push up early, but I'm glad I was at least able to keep my original date. I'm so excited. I didn't expect the insurance company to notify me. I thought it was just gonna be, I thought I would just get a call from my surgeon's office, but I got the email at like 3:30 Friday evening, Friday afternoon. So as soon as I got to work, I was sitting in roll call and I get an email and I'm like, oh my God. So I am super excited. It was just really funny because in the original video that I recorded, I was talking about how I got an email from my nutritionist that morning, Friday morning, and I was like, oh, is she emailing me my approval? But when I checked that email, she was just reminding me that I needed to start my liquid diet on the 8th, which is next Thursday. So I was like, okay. So, I didn't have approval from the surgery center yet, but I did get the approval from the insurance company. They notified me directly that my surgery was approved for August 22nd. So I'm really excited. I was really excited yesterday. I was overjoyed. Couldn't wait to call my support people and let them know. So it was really exciting. If you follow me on social media, then you also know that you knew yesterday that I got approved, because I did post it on my Instagram and then a couple of the Facebook groups that I'm in for weight loss surgery. So I'm so excited. It's been a long 8 months for this year. I've actually been in this process of, I've been with my surgery center for 8 months now, but I've been in the process of trying to get this surgery or get prepared for the surgery and making the necessary changes, including changing my insurance for almost a year, because I made a decision. I think I decided late August, early September of last year that I was going to have the surgery, and I started researching which of the insurances that my company offered would cover it. So it's been a long process. I'm so glad that I made it this far, and that I won't even say we're in the home stretch, because the surgery is just another portion of this journey. So I'm glad to get past this hurdle, or to get to this hurdle. I'm looking forward to what's to come. So I have less than a week before I start my liquid diet. I do have my meal replacement shakes that my surgery center does require me to take for my liquid diet. I picked up a couple other things for that time frame. I will do a pre-op diet haul video next week. I'll probably do it on Wednesday, just to show you guys what I have and what I have prepared or planned out for the liquid diet phase. And that's going to be 2 weeks of that, and then the day before surgery I go on complete clear liquids. So I'm excited. I'm glad it's finally here. What else? As far, I'm still doing my status quo. I've actually lost another pound since my last official weigh-in with the dietitian. Yesterday I was 283.6. So I'm not doing anything, really different at all for the most part. I'm continuing to portion control. I still am not doing sugar. I stopped my sugar a week ago, a little bit over a week ago, because my dietitian, she wanted me to stop all sugar or added sugar as of 2 weeks prior to I start my liquid diet. So I did that. I did have the first 3 to 4 days were pretty bad because I had a bad headache going through my sugar withdrawals. But after that point, then it was okay. I don't even really miss it now. I am a sweet person. I do love sugar. I love cakes and cookies, pies, candy, anything with some sugar in it, I want it. But I'm doing really good because I actually had cut back on the amount of sugar, how much sugar I was eating anyway before that. So now just cutting out the sugar altogether. It really hasn't, with the exception of the headaches, it hasn't really bothered me. And once, like I said, once those went away, I'm fine. I did stop carbonated beverages. I was drinking, I drank Coke Zero. I don't drink a lot of sodas normally anyway, but when I did drink soda, I would drink Coke Zero or Diet Coke. But I stopped that as of Thursday. So no more carbonated beverages for me, hopefully for the rest of my life. I know that carbonated beverages can cause your pouch to stretch just from the bloating and the gas or whatever. So I don't even want to go down that slope again. I do know several people who had weight loss surgery who do drink soda now. They're, far out from their surgery dates, from their surgeries, but they do drink soda now. I don't want to get back into that. It's just I don't want to tempt my willpower, so I'm going to try to just refrain from the things that I know that I'm not supposed to have. That's easier said than done. I'm sure everybody goes into this and they're like, I'm not going to do that and I want to do this right. And so yeah, we all want to do it right. Now, whether or not we can or we follow it strictly, that's it varies by person, or that's strictly up to the person. So I really just hope that I can follow the major things and make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. If not forever, definitely for the first year or so. So what else is going on? That's pretty much it. I forgot what I put in my video yesterday. I probably should have watched it before I came back and made this video, because it was like a 20-minute video, but it was probably about nothing. I think I was just rambling on my drive into work. But I'm so excited that I'm this close. I am less than 3 weeks out from my surgery, and I'm really, really excited. I can't wait to make it to the loser's bench and join all you other ladies and gentlemen in getting a healthier lifestyle. I know what I was talking about. I was talking about Dr. V. I don't know if any of you watch Dr. V's videos. He's a bariatric surgeon that I watch on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, and he talks about lots and lots of stuff dealing with gastric surgeries and financial stuff, how to get your finances in order, just little tips and tidbits on things you need to do for your mental stability, to keep you healthy, to make sure that you are using your tool in the correct way, or it's working for you, because based on how we treat it, that's going to determine how it treats us. So he has a lot of helpful tips on how to overcome some obstacles and how to rid yourself of some toxic behaviors and toxic people in your life. So I like him. He's pretty cool. He's really, really out there. Never seen a doctor like him before. And when I say out there, I mean he's just like, now I curse. I'm a cursor. You probably never heard me curse, but I do curse. I'm not as bad as I used to be. I used to curse like a sailor. Dr. V, he's really straightforward. He's really blunt, and he's gonna say what's on his mind. So he's just, I like him though. I like that he's just matter of fact, straightforward. He's like, yeah, a lot of reasons why people have problems, or they say their surgery failed. It's not the surgery that failed, it's we failed the surgery. So, and he's really, really blunt about that. He's like, no, he'll call BS on when he sees BS. And he's like, no, that's, if you would have did this, then you would have had these outcome. But if you do this, that's why you got the outcome you did. So I really like that. But he was talking about, he has at least one video that I've watched, and he talks exclusively about plastics and how he believes that plastic surgery should absolutely be a part of the weight loss process. And I agree. I do agree with that. When I first started on this journey, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get plastic surgery because I don't want the loose skin. I don't want to, have all this excess skin, and it won't let me get into certain clothes, things like that. Then the further I got into it, I was really like, no, I might not need it. I can work out. I feel like I'll have a good snapback. I do. I feel like I'll have a good case of snapback, but we'll see. So then I kind of moved away from having plastics, and I was like, well, I'll just work it off and see, try to do what I can to tighten it up and tone it up, and then maybe I can avoid it. I'll probably still have some loose or sagging skin, but hopefully it'll be minimal and I won't need the surgery. But now I'm back at the point where, and it's probably been like this for the last few weeks, is I'm just like, after talking with my husband, and he is expressing his concerns with the loose skin, and I know my body. I think that I probably will definitely have plastics. I have, for whatever reason, and I've always been like this, my skin tears very easily. So I get, I have a fupa. I have a huge fupa. But I get skin tears underneath my fupa. I don't get them that often because I try to keep the area pretty clean and dry. I get them under my breast, and I get them under my breast a lot. And that's just because I'm a heavy sweater. So I think I sweat a lot. I even moved away from, first I thought it was my bras that were doing it. So I moved away from the underwire. I don't wear underwire bras anymore, but I still get I have a skin tear that's healing now under my boobs. So I'm like, this is probably once with the increase in the skin and it not being fatty, it's just kind of skin that's hanging there and rubbing and the friction and everything. I feel like that's gonna be a major issue for me with skin tears and rashes or whatever. So I more than likely will definitely have plastics just to get rid of it and avoid all of that as much as I can. I am going to start saving now to pay for the plastics, because plastics isn't covered. Maybe I can get the paniculectomy, which is usually covered by insurance, to get the skin off of your abdomen removed, which I'm fine with. I don't necessarily need a tummy tuck. I'll be 45 in a couple months. I don't need to have a six-pack. But just to get rid of the skin, I think it's fine. So that might be a route that I will take, is to get the paniculectomy covered by the insurance, and then do the rest on my own, which would probably consist of my arms, getting my arms done, maybe my thighs. I do want to get, I have a pretty big behind right now, so we'll see how that goes, how much I lose in this process. I'm comfortable where it is right now, so if I can keep it, great. If I can't, then maybe do some fat transfer to get it back to where it was. I definitely want to get my boobs lifted, maybe some augmentation, but it just depends on how everything works out. I know I have a long way to go, because I think you have to wait like 18 months from your surgery before you can do plastics. So I have plenty of time to decide on what it is that I'm going to get, and figure out how much it's going to cost me. I am definitely looking into going to maybe Tijuana to get the plastics done, just to kind of offset the cost. It's a lot. It's a lot to do it here in the States, out of pocket, and we're not rich people, so we got to figure things out. But again, I'll be researching a lot. I've actually started researching already on medical tourism and going over to Tijuana or Mexico or wherever to have the surgeries, and the doctors that are certified, things like that. So I'm a big researcher. I know a lot of people seem to be concerned about people going to Mexico or Dominican Republic for surgeries. I know there are a lot of horror stories. I was on YouTube this morning when I was cooking, looking at videos on plastics, and probably 85% of the videos that I looked at or that were on YouTube in reference to plastic surgery out of the country were horror stories. And I'm like, I know there have got to be more positive cases of people going out of the country to have plastic surgeries. There has to be, and vice versa. Just because you're here in the United States and you have it here in the United States doesn't mean it's going to be a good outcome. So I'll just keep researching, checking with the different medical boards and everything, and we'll go from there. Make sure. I just have to make sure that it's surgery that I'm comfortable with, and I'm comfortable with the surgeon, their services, their skill set, and of course cost. A lot of people might say, well, why is cost a factor? Cost is absolutely a factor. Again, I'm not rich. I work full-time job, and I have a family, a whole family. So I have to take into consideration the cost of this, because this is, everything I'm doing, well, as far as the plastic is concerned, is pulling income out of my household. So I have to make sure that I can offset it or minimize that cost. As far as the surgery, the money that I'm paying to have my VSG, it is a lot, but I have been working a lot of overtime to help offset that cost, so it does not negatively affect my household. So that's working out. I spend a lot of time. I'm very rarely home. I'm always at work. But I know I have a goal that I'm trying to hit, and I have an end. There is an end in the near future, so I'm fine with that. And I talked to my husband about it before we started the process, about what it was going to take for me to get this done. So that was what we came up with. I think that's about all that I have. Really don't have too much. I know you guys are like, why are you always in a tank top? I mean, I'm a hot-natured person, so I don't usually, especially when I dress in my street clothes, because we can dress down on the weekends. I don't put my shirt on in the car, because I'm always hot from running around in the house, and I just put it on when I get to work. But I do actually have clothes. I really do have clothes. But I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, wonderful weekend, a wonderful week whenever you're watching this. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate those of you who keep coming back and watching my videos. If you're new to my channel, I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to hit the like or subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments or any words of advice or encouragement, please feel free to leave it down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If I can help you with anything, like I said, I'm not new to the process, but I'm pretty much just getting started. But if there's anything that I can help you with, I'll be more than happy to do so. So just let me know if you need anything, and I will see you guys next week. Like I said, I'll probably have 2 videos next week. I'll do a haul video, and then I will do my regular weekly update video, which I probably will do on Thursday, Thursday or Friday, one of the first or second day of my liquid diet. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.